welcome back to the channel. It's time to talk about fantasy football, and we're coming off a mega week with 82 points. After playing our wildcard, Petrovic only getting 2 points, sad to see. Gabriel getting 9, Munoz getting 5 points, Anderson getting 10 points, and Tacos getting 8 points. There was not a lot of goals in Premier League this weekend, and we have benefited off it massively with some big clean sheets in the team there, and Anderson getting bonus points as well, meaning it's a nice defensive block there. Xavi and Eze getting the points in midfield. Grealish and Rice not living up to the potential I have them in the team for, but I got them in the team for a reason. I know what they can do. I'm not going to try and set myself up on it too much. João Pedro scoring, well, getting an assist, and then Haaland getting 2 goals against United as my captain, getting 26 points, being my optimum captain option of the players that I started. But Van der Vel on the bench with 14 points is really annoying. Top him out for Rice would be an extra 13 points. Swap Hughes out for Grealish, there's an extra 1 point there. Could have got an extra 14 points. We put him on a 96 point week, which would have been very nice. I mean, I could have got a 97 point week with Dubravka in net to the Petrovic as well. Dubravka probably should have kept a clean sheet as well. I'm happy with Xavi's performance. I'm happy with Eze's performance. I don't know if I want to get too caught up on Grealish right now. I've looked at him going, do I want to keep Grealish in now? Is Grealish something I want to stick with? Rice, obviously I know what he can do. He's done me well for the season, but not starting this game was very annoying. He's obviously started over 3 games, got 2 assists so far this season from his corners, and just 2 tough games coming up. Has me in my head going, don't want to keep Rice in, but then he's got really nice fixtures coming after that, and he should be getting some defensive points in anyway in those 2 games. Isak not starting against Burnley, very annoying. Should start in the Merseyside derby. We'll wait and see what's happening with Isak, because obviously I need my players to be playing the games. Going on to the games, Arsenal not really good. Gyökeres getting another goal. So Gyökeres, if Isak's going to be dodgy for me, Gyökeres 3 goals for the season now could be a very good option. We'll leave it for 2 weeks and then we'll see game week 7 onwards. Arsenal like a really good investment, and it would be, I'd have to take out Rice for it, but we'd be using the money somewhere else. Bournemouth and Brighton. Mitoma getting a goal, but Semenyo getting another goal and an assist for Semenyo, being a real vital player for Bournemouth with 3 goals and 2 assists so far this year, and a nice run of fixtures. It's really tempting to try and get him into the team somehow, and I can't believe I've messed myself up and not getting my team playing a wildcard last week. It's annoyed me a bit. Crystal Palace and Sunderland 0-0, Everton and Aston Villa 0-0. I guess you can take the clean sheet as a positive there. Fulham should have been a 0-0 as well. It was an own goal from Goodmanson. It should have been another 0. It should have been 3 0-0s here. But Anderson getting a clean sheet, because I imagine the clean sheet points would have gone to, the bonus points would have gone to Leeds players if it wasn't for that goal. So I'm kind of thankful in terms of points. Newcastle Wolves, another boring 1-0 win here. Watermaid getting off the mark there. How much is he? 7 million. 1 goal, 1 game. Wolves still not flowing right. I think they'll get there. Van der Ven, Bergwijn and Sarr, unconventional goal scorers for Spurs. I think they're still deciding who that main striker is going to be. Obviously Kulumawani did not start the game. Romero, Bergwijn and Xavi Simons getting the assist. Bergwijn being the man at the moment here really for Spurs. Van der Ven as well though, clean sheet, 14 points on the board. Not too bad, and he's got some nice fixtures coming up, so yeah, Van der Ven will be a mainstay in this team for sure. Brentford and Chelsea finishing 2-2. Caicedo, João Pedro got an assist. Obviously Palmer getting a goal. Shard showing how good he is as a cheaper. He's more than expensive than I thought. Actually, 7 million, maybe not a cheaper option. It was his first goal of the year there for Brentford. And Carvalho, who is a cheaper option, getting his first goal of the season as well. But only, as you can see, he played 2 minutes so far. Oh no, and he started the first game actually. But yeah, he's not starting enough games. We want to get him in the team. With a cheeky goal at the end there. Liverpool once again, Salah scoring from Pong, getting the assist, but it's from a cross. Nothing about this Liverpool game really excited me about going, oh, I want to get a Liverpool player in. Maybe a defender. Maybe getting a defender in would be the only option in my head. And then City beating United 3-0. Obviously people are looking at Foden and Doku, but Doku had a good game, but I don't think he's going to keep it consistently. Foden, I don't think Foden had that great of a game, if I'm going to be honest with you. Haaland did have a good game, hard to keep him in. But the way Donnarumma played made me think about maybe potentially getting in a City defender as well at some point. But obviously I'm very happy with my defence right now. Currently the team for next week, we have Dubravka in net against Forest. Just the way Forest played, they didn't look too threatening, and Burnley know how to hold the team off. rather than Petric against Newcastle, who I'm unsure Newcastle is gelling right now. Anderson against Brentford, I'm happy with that. Van der Ven against Brighton, I'm happy with that. And Munoz against West Ham, I'm happy with that. Eze against City, yeah, I'm alright with that. Rice against City, I said I think he'll get defensive points, potentially get something from a corner. So I'm okay with Rice being in the team, and Xavi Simons with his performance of the day, I'm happy with him being in the team. Haaland, happy with him being in the team. He's looked really good so far this season. João Pedro, I don't like playing players against my own team, but is what it is. Isak should be starting this game against Everton. Obviously, if he doesn't, I've got Gabriel coming off the bench, and then Hughes playing against West Ham. Has made me contemplate whether I want to keep Jack Grealish, because if I could get rid of Jack Grealish and bring in someone else for Hughes, but also West Ham aren't the best of teams, so Hughes could potentially do something. He does play every game, probably get an assist in there for me. I said Hughes is in there as a cheap option that always plays games, and that's just like, if one of the players don't play for some reason, he's 3 points off the bench. That is kind of guaranteed for a very cheap price. Yeah, Grealish could do something against Liverpool, but I cannot see it happening really. Actually, you know what, potentially could see it happen. I'll put him there just in case Isak don't play. Grealish can be the guy that comes on. Yeah, I'm okay with the team right now, obviously. I don't want to jump too much on transfers. I've got 2 free transfers to use. So, as I said, if I need to switch around things with Rice and Isak for Gyökeres and someone else, or maybe just taking out Isak for another striker as a potential option. But right now, I'm happy with the team enough that I think it's going to get me over the line, over that 60-point mark. Cool. Haaland staying captain. Yeah, I've said if Isak starts this week in the Champions League, I will look at potentially captaining Isak. We'll wait and see. That is in the video, guys. We'll wait and see what happens with the week. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I do. See you next time. Cheers.